Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope that you guys like and enjoy what I create, and if so, be part of this journey with us. One big happy family. Thank you so much for the ones that have been with me from the start, and the new ones, of course, coming in. I want to let you know I do have a private crochet group in Facebook. You're welcome to join in as long as you have a profile pic. Too many scammers going around with bits and cut links. Be careful with that. They will scam you out of your information on your phone, your computers. Avoid opening those links up. I also have Instagram, Facebook crochet page, and TikTok. You're more than welcome to join me, follow me, be part of this journey with me, alongside all the beautiful queens that we have there in the group. They're just amazing women. And of course, we're here to support each other. Thank you so much for your lovely comments, your suggestions, and your beautiful uplifting words, and also your prayers for my family and myself that are in a ill situation at this point. For a lot of you that follow me know that I live in Madeira, Portugal, and I had to travel to come to mainland Porto to help out my family members through this hard time. So please keep us on your prayers. We definitely need it. And thank you so much. God bless every single one of you. And please, if you haven't subscribed, do so. And please give a thumbs up on the video. It costs you nothing. These tutorials are for free. And it helps us creators tremendously. Always remember to be kind to one another, especially for people that are, creating or any kind of situation on YouTube. You never know what goes behind the scenes or what they might be going through. Like in my case at this point, I really haven't had that much time to do any creations due to the family illness. I've been so busy in and out of hospitals. So, like I mentioned, you never know behind those hands or whatever they're doing, what they might be going through. An uplifting word is always kind, and it goes a long way. It costs you nothing to be kind. So thank you so much, everybody. God bless you. I send you much love, much hugs. I do want to remind you also, make sure you always look ahead of the video before you create anything. It's extremely important. Sometimes I change ideas as I'm going along and creating. Now, for the most part, I use 4-ply 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal brands, and for the most part, 2.75 hook, which I have it somewhere here. I don't know where right now. Here, 2.75 hook, and also a small one to tuck in loose ends, of course. And depending on for baby clothes, I've been using a lot now of the 2.0, which is this one I've been using quite a bit. Now I have the 2.0 like this. As you can see here, 2.0. And this is a 2.0 millimeters. Now, sometimes you have to be careful because your stitch will make a big difference. As you can see, this is much thicker, even though it's a 2.0. And even here is thicker. So your tension will be looser, especially for people that have loose tension. Make sure that you go a size or two lower, and if you have a tight tension, go a size or two higher in order for your stitch not to be pulling. And of course, a pair of scissors to tuck in your loose ends. Okay? Thank you so much, everyone. Let's get started. Please share. Sharing is caring, and, get your friends and family to join in. Okay? Okay, everyone. So, just yesterday, I had launched this beautiful little dress, baby dress, 0 to 3 months. For a lot of you that follow me have seen the dress, of course, but there's always newcomers. I will leave the link below. I'm creating the little shoes that go with it. I also put this beautiful little bling bling up front, and of course, it's got this bow tie in the back. Now, because I'm out of the island, I'm not around all my stuff, so I'm limited on the things that I use here or find even on the stores around here because I'm really up north in Portugal. So it's kind of hard. I still need to get a little pearl button for the dress, and I wanted pink, but obviously I couldn't find around. So I had some leftover, this beautiful shiny simmer lace, you know, so I decided why not and use it. I think it still looks beautiful with a little bling bling up front. So today we're going to create the little booty that goes with it, which is very, very simple. Any beginner can do it. I just finished creating this one. And I put the same thing up front, little bow tie with it. Now, the good thing about this, you can make the size you want. And this is done all in one piece. And of course, you will need a needle for sewing it all, you know, together once we are done. So a good size needle to sew it, close it together. These are 3-ply. They're a little bit different than my regular 4-ply, you know. So I think it's perfect just for baby stuff. And it's a different brand too, which I'm not too familiar with it. I find it's fantastic for clothing and things like that, but not so much for my patterns that I want to do, like centerpieces and things like that. Okay, I'll be using a 1.75 hook because I want my tension to be tight and I want the shoe to be as small as possible. Now, if you're using Aunt Lydia number 10, I think it would be perfect. The shoe would probably come like that. That's really like for newborns, right? This is good until 3 months old. Well, you would think also with the pair of socks, you know, with a little lace over it, I think it should fill the baby's feet also. This has, if I'm not mistaken, it's, okay, so it's 9 centimeters, okay, which is perfect because then it goes up to 3 months, remembering that the sock also has some thickness into the baby's feet, but normally baby's feet are not more than that, right? So it gives you the sock and gives you space. Just make sure not to lose it because, you know how babies are moving around with their feet all the time. So we're going to create this little beauty, and it's so simple and so fast to do, okay? So we're going to get started. Like I said, 1.75 hook. So I'm going to do the slip stitch knot, and the first thing you want to do is, the first slip stitch knot, and 61 chain stitch, okay, 61 chain stitch. Now what you can do is you can measure the baby's feet if it's already here, and you double that, okay? So if the baby's feet is 10 centimeters, then you do 20 chain stitch. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. We're supposed to have actually 19 to 20 centimeters at the end anyway. Okay, so 61 chain stitch. I've done my 61 chain stitch. I'm going to come back on the 4th chain. 1, 2, 3, and 4, not counting from the hook. And we're going to do double crochet all the way to the end. So 1 double crochet per stitch, and I'm grabbing both loops on the chain stitch. I don't want it to curve. I want it to have a nice straight shoe. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've done all my double crochets, 1 per stitch. I have 59 double crochets. I'm going to go up chain 2. Now you can go up chain 3 if you'd like. Depends how your tension is. Mine with 2 is fine. So now we're going to do again double crochet over double crochet. We're going to repeat this back and forth for about 7 rows. That means you should have about 5 centimeters wide on this, because don't forget, after we close it up, okay? So I'm on my 2nd row. I'm going to do double crochet over double crochet for the next 7 rows. Don't forget to get that last double crochet, which is those 2 or 3 chains when you go up, when you start. Sometimes we have the tendency to forget about that that chain stitch going up on the next row. So if you do forget, then you'll be missing, double crochets, and that will be a problem further up. Okay, so I will come back to you once I have completed my 7 rows of the double crochet. I am so not used to working with small hooks anymore, but it is what it is, right? Okay, so nothing to it. 1 double crochet per stitch, and then come to the end, turn around, and we're going to do the same thing. I'll show you again at the end when I finish this row. Okay, everyone, so reaching the end, make sure that you do go into that 2 or 3 chain you've created to go up. Can't miss that double crochet. Okay, so again, we're going to turn around. I'm going to do 2 chain. That's enough for me. You can do 3 if you want. And again, repeat the row. 1 double crochet per stitch. And I'm going to do 7 rows of it. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my 7th row and then come back to you. Okay. Very simple. I hope I was not off camera. Sometimes I don't look into the camera. I'm too concentrated on the stitch. And not used to this 1.75. This thread really calls for a 2.0. But I want my shoe to be as close, as tight as it possibly can without having like holes see through. For that reason, I'm using a smaller hook. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my 7th row. Okay, everyone, so I've done my 7 rows of double crochets. I'm going to turn my pattern. And I'm going to do slip stitch to the 13th. So that would be my 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13. Once I'm on my 13, I'm going to do a chain, come back in the same one, do a single and 1 chain. That's my first double crochet. Now in my 2nd double crochet, I'm going to do a front post. Actually, not front post, a back post. So I'm going to come from the back to the front and into the back. And do a back post. I'm going to come into the next one directly, normal double crochet. And again, into the next one. Back post, double crochet. Of course, I'm not used to working with this hook, so into the double crochet, and again. We're going to continue to do that, I believe, 33 times. But always make sure you look ahead before you crochet to make sure that we are on the right track, and not just with this video, but any video. Okay? So basically 1 So we're doing the front posts, which front on the right side. Because we are here on the wrong side, we have to work it this way so that front posts can stay on the right side of the pattern of the shoe. Okay, so I'm going to continue mine. I'll meet you as soon as I'm done 33, I believe. So I finished doing my last back post and doing my 33 double crochet, which is the normal double crochet. We're going to turn around. Now I'm going to work about 4 rows. We're going to repeat exactly what we did with front posts. So I'm going to go up 1, 2 chain as my first double crochet. You might want to do 3 chain, that's fine. We have the front post here. We'll do front post into the next one with normal double crochet, front post with front post. So basically we are repeating the 33 double crochets again. Where we have the front post, we're doing front post. Now when you get to the 3rd row, will be the same thing. You will have to grab it from behind, right, to do the from the bottom, the back to the front to the back to do that front post, exactly how we did on the 1st row. So I'm going to do 4 rows of these, or maybe 5. I think it's 5 rows I have done. Let me just check here. Yes, 5 rows. So we're going to do 5 rows. If you want your thing here to be a little bit longer, you can continue to do a couple more rows. Okay, I did 5 and I'm staying at 5. It's, you know, for newborns, so there's no point in making it too long. Usually they have these little slimmy little legs, right? Very skinny, very tiny. Okay, so I'm just going to continue here my 4 rows of these front posts and then come back to you. I will be cutting my thread because then we're just going to sew everything together. Okay? Okay, everyone. So I've done my 5 rows. Now I'm going to cut a bit long my thread because we need to sew all the way around. So you see whatever is best for you. We don't need like tons, but we do need a little bit. So I finished the 5th row. I'm just going to slip stitch this right through it. And I'm going to get my thread through this needle. Okay, so make sure that you are on the wrong side. So I'm putting right side with right side together, and it's not hard to figure out because we have the front post, that's the right side. Okay. So we gotta have the wrong side with wrong side, the right side with the right side. Gotta make sure that you line it up properly, all the stitches, all the rows together. So I'm just going to come on that first stitch there and close it up. So you'll have your 2 chains on each side here. Just go right through it on each stitch. We don't want to leave any gaps. Make sure that you're well lined up. Okay, so we're pretty much going to do this all the way to like about 3 or 4 double crochets here. Okay, then I'll come back to you on there. So make sure you have them straight lined up. Okay, everyone, so I have like 4 double crochets left. So now I'm just going to tie one here, pass my hook through it and make that knot. Okay, and now I'm going to come through here and backwards into the next stitch and forward straight to the corner there. And again. And again. So now I'm going to pull onto all of this together like that. And what this does, it gives you that little round shape of the shoe instead of staying square. Okay, and we'll do exactly the same thing on this corner also. So now we continue with the regular stitch here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another knot here to make sure that that doesn't come into a square. Okay, so again, just normal stitching. Now again, I'm reaching that corner. I'm just going to go in the opposite way, in through those double crochets. Make sure that we don't get any knots here, or else we'll have problems stretching it. Again, into the corner. And I'm just grabbing the loop here of that chain. Now I'm going to pull. And I'm going to make a knot. And so we have the other little corner done. Now we just have to stitch till the end, cut our thread, and turn it inside out. I'll come to you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much finished stitching. Just turn it over now. And that's pretty much it. And you pretty much have your beautiful little shoe. And you can put ribbons, you can put little diamonds, you can glue them on, you can put little pearls. It's up to you what you want to do. Since I have the dress that has that round ribbon, then I'm going to put the round ribbon around it, like I have this one, right? I want to thank every single one of you. I hope I will see you in the next tutorial. Of course, this is not, full yet with the sock or the little baby's toe. I have put some cotton in there just to show you guys. But how cute and pretty is that, isn't it? Okay, until next time, please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. Let me know what you think. I even thought of putting like the same little bling bling as the dress has, which are these. but it will be too big for that. Maybe I'll find something smaller and add onto the bow tie up the front. I think that's gonna look gorgeous. Just gonna give you an example. You can get it at your dollar store, your Dollar Tree, Michael's, or something like that. I think it's gonna look absolutely stunning. Maybe that will even do. Maybe that will even do. I don't know. I will see how I like it. I want it to be matchable, like the dress, right? So I might even just add this onto here. It's so pretty. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay? So thanks everyone. Until next time. God bless. Bye-bye.